Welcome fans to 2K Sports.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at small forward.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Nembhard with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Halliburton for three, and it's New York with a rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Brunson passes to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
And Siakam with the slam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
Out to Bridges. Anunoby passes to Hart from outside the arc. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nembhard for three. The shot no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bridges finds Brunson. Jacks up a three. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Toppin. Beyond the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the left side wing. Back to Bridges. To the inside. Shot from 12. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
And Indiana misses again. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Halliburton against Brunson. To the wing, right side. Here's Siakam. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. The shot by Towns, no good. For Indiana, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Down low. Here's Toppin. That's good. And Halliburton.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. There's the 3. Towns kicks to Hart. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Toppin, no one around him. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Brunson the pass to Towns. Over Siakam. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Here's Towns. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The drive by Siakam. And
Here we go.
And it's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Nembhard. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Bridges, right side, shoots over Nembhard. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Towns.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Out to Bridges. From deep. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Nesmith. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Three-pointer, Halliburton sends it home from three-point land.
Hey,
Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified?
So Indiana wins the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And that one, good.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Nesmith. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Good on the trip.
Snakes hidden in my garden. I see a fraud thing, crowns on a boss king, falls of the offspring, still chasing lost dreams. Whoa, let me console.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Here we go.
And it's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Brunson misses. Here's Siakam. And there's the drive. And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Bridges. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Nesmith. Inside, Nembhard. So nice passing by Indiana here. That three's off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And his first shot of the game, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Brunson outside. Indiana with a rebound. Nesmith with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Nembhard for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Fade away. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, you love...
So the Pacers win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Obi Toppin out there with Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the paint, and here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Fires the 3. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hart, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
That one good for 2.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Kept alive. Towns. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Here's Siakam. And the layup is good. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's Hart following the score by Indiana. The quick look, no good that time. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Siakam. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hart, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Inside, and stolen by Anunoby. Shoots over Nembhard. Second chance shot, and Hart with a nice bucket inside.
Boy, that effort is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, Hart staying active, being persistent, tracking down the rebound, and making sure they get something out of that extra possession. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Brunson. Toppin pulls it in.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Halliburton with it. Bridges covering. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Towns. Here's Brunson. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Towns.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
It's Siakam with the drive. And Siakam with the slam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And Hart with a basket on the assist by Brunson.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
To the inside, Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Indiana ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. Goes back up. And the bucket's good from Toppin in deep.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Siakam. Now Toppin. He's covered by Hart. Here's Neesmith. It's rebounded by New York. Fast break. Here comes New York from 12 feet. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
Halliburton for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Very often.
Towns gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Kept alive. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Siakam outside from the arc. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. Pass to Towns. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
That one drops for him.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The chemistry Toppin has with his team.
So the Pacers win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Now Hart following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And it's good, 2 points.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard is going to light up.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Hart, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Toppin can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Launches it. Towns, no luck. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Halliburton in the corner. It's good from long range.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anunoby, good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Toppled by Hart. Halliburton passes to Siakam. From deep. And it's Halliburton missing.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Brunson outside. Over Halliburton. And it's Brunson missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Nesmith with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Toppin passes to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. Towns against Siakam. And here's Brunson outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Halliburton drives in. Toppin finds Nembhard. And he gets it to go. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. Bradley kicks to Toppin. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 4-10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Clarkson hits the front of the rim and out. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Walker's checked in for Toppin. The Knicks trailing. Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And a wide open look from after it.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Hart can't hit.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Siakam with it. Towns covering. The 3. Towns with a rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Hart.
Well, the offensive board for the 6'4" Hart. This guy is incredible on the glass.
Inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bridges misses. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. From downtown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's New York now. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the...
Don't you know I'm loco?
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning.
Here we go.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the center position. And a deep 3 from Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Siakam. Toppin passes to Halliburton. The shake. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Here we go.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Now here's Hart. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. Here's Siakam. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. Ooh, the lead pass was in the...
So Indiana wins the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Towns. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Don't you know I'm loco?
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got... Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Neesmith.
Hey, was facing where I cut me in Regal. Dropping the top on the million with the bird.
That scores at 6-2, number 11.
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the three.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir. So just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Fires high post. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Hart.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Three-pointer, Halliburton. First shot won't go.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Brunson misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Fires for three. And Tyrese Halliburton with a three.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Shoots over Nembhard. And it's Brunson again missing. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Neesmith. He buried.
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the three spot. Hart, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Towns high post over Neesmith. Next with a new 14, Brunson. And too long on the shot.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Toppin. Knocks down the three.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his... Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Topping out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, small forward. Now here's Siakam. Nembhard for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Halliburton for 3, and he buries his first look.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Bridges. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Pass to Nesmith. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for it.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Topping out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Now here's Toppin. Clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The 3 ball. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pass to Toppin. Launches a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Hart. Guarded by Toppin. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Nesmith passes to Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Siakam for 3. He can't get it to go. Towns with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Brunson. And it's Brunson again missing. Still a tie game after a couple of empty possessions. Nembhard finds Siakam. Now here's Nesmith for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Here's Brunson. No luck on that one.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The putback. Well, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Towns against Siakam. Towns, that's good.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Here's Hart. Misses off the left iron. Indiana leading. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famer. Here we go. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Towns. And yes, it's good.
A force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got his second basket. From the baseline. That one off the back iron and out. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Towns against Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
To the inside. And finished off by...
And Indiana starts out with the ball. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard.
Ain't they face? I don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with yeah. Think you gon' me for free? What you with? Yeah. When all the smoke like.
Oh, say does that star.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the...
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Nesmith can't get it to go.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
From deep, Brunson. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Goes up at the stripe, and the shot will not go from Anunoby. Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Nesmith with the slam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now, Halliburton. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Back to Halliburton. Down low, here's Nembhard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Toppin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And it's the Pacers to start out. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. Now Bridges. Following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Hart. That's short off the rim. Nembhard with it. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Outside Anunoby. Hart passes to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Fires the 3. The Pacers pull it in. On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. Unable to get that one. Here's Hart. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Nesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For 3, Bridges. And no good. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Nesmith passes to Siakam. And then Siakam. Here we go. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Bridges. The 3. Anunoby can't get it to go. Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Nesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at center. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Brunson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shoots over Toppin. Brunson, no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Toppin. Misses the 3. Shot from 12. Hart, no good. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires for 3. Nesmith can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Brunson outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And it's Halliburton missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby, a three-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Hart kicks to Bridges. Shoots over Nembhard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Siakam, right side. That shot wide open.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Bridges. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got his second bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Towns. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bridges against Nembhard. Hart. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Off target with his three. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. And Indiana shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
Toppin has become a good jump shooter who understands floor spacing.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Knicks, Ersan Yabusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. Shots good by Clarkson.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Lets it go with the three. The Knicks pull it in. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Yabusele. On deep, Brunson. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. Mathurin with the ball. Hart covering. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Pacers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Siakam is checked in for Walker. Bradley is screen on Brunson. 5 to shoot. Shepard, that's good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so it's Indiana with it. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bradley is screen on Yabusele. Siakam misses. Here's Yabusele. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Bradley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here's Siakam. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Yep, that one goes. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some...
Inside, here's Bradley. Lays it up and banks it in. Bradley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin?
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in. Trains the three-pointer.
And it's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And here are the Knicks. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Nesmith.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Halliburton for 3. Hart pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brunson misses. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside to the paint. And there's Toppin on the assist from Halliburton.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
New York again can't hit. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. And here's Toppin. Down low. And he makes no mistakes.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. And for New York, we've got Bridges. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Pass to Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the...
And Indiana starts out with the ball. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Now here's Towns. Outside Hart. Shoots over Nembhard. Hart can't hit.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Back to Halliburton. 4-3. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Nesmith with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. New York with the ball. Here's Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Pass to Toppin. Here's the three. That one is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton on the attack. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Towns passes to Bridges. Back to Towns. Shoots over Halliburton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Pacers have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Bridges against Nembhard. Hart from long range. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Anunoby for 3. They get it back. Hart passes to Brunson. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in his catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Halliburton with pass to Siakam. Toppin outside. The 3 is up. The putback. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the top for Siakam.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges, then for Indiana. Bradley, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Hart finds Brunson. To the inside. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Toppin. Nailed from...
And now, the starting lineup for your
And the Pacers start out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a three-level scorer. In the painted area, very dangerous.
Now Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Now you want to get...
So Indiana wins the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. Now Brunson, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And they pick up 2.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Hart. And he overshot that one, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Bridges against Halliburton. And the basket is good.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
And then Toppin with the jam.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nembhard with it. Bridges covering. Jacks up a 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Latrey. Hart, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Toppin. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Brunson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. Pacers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Toppin, no one around him. A miss that time would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count it, good.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Down low, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Towns finds Bridges. A baseline J, and that one comes up a bit short.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Halliburton passes to Siakam, and they take the lead.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Here's Hart. The Pacers making their last shot. The rebound by Nesmith. Nembhard outside from behind the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. Halliburton outside. There's the 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And then Siakam.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. Now, here's Neesmith. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And it's Halliburton missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges misses. Nembhard with it. Fires the three. Halliburton, that's good.
At the arc, Halliburton.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Toppin, and it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Towns, outside Brunson. Here's Hart. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And here's Siakam for 3. Always a nice way to start.
Diamonds is gonna be a chokehold, KO. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk about.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Here we go. So Indiana wins the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at center. Now here's Towns. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Halliburton finds Toppin. Back to Halliburton. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Hit me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad Mike Lowry. Surfing facing season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little boys. They.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose. Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's Toppin, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Bridges misses. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Toppin, back to Nembhard. The 3 is up, and there's Toppin on the assist by...
So Indiana wins the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Knicks with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Over Siakam. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
To the paint. Here's Towns. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Nembhard. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat.
Twice you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner?
Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Knicks. For the Indiana Pacers, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Knicks, Pacers, just moments away. Right after this, a look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin, and it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease. Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Shoots from 12. And Toppin pulls it down. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's Indiana now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And here's Nembhard. Launches it. Always a nice way to start.
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Now here's Towns. Basket counts. Towns has got the game going here with the first basket for the Knicks.
Towns knows exactly where he wants to take his shots from, so the moment he gets to that spot, he lets it go.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Hart, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nesmith can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here. And Nesmith with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Now, Nembhard, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer. Anunoby, right side. New York, no good that time either. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around.
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin, and it's Siakam in at the center position.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Here's Bridges, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. New York shooting their first free throws of this game.
Mikal Bridges.
That's good from Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
No good on the second free throw. Tries again. Towns gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Siakam. And here's Toppin from the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Towns, that's good. Towns has got his second basket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Nembhard for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And a deep three from Brunson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Halliburton outside. Here's Toppin. And a
So the Pacers win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the three. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Nembhard uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Launches a three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Where did he get that from? Wow, where'd you get this from? Like, can I get this from? I didn't think I could get this. I don't think.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Pacers. For New York, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Pacers, Knicks, only here on 2K Sports. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. The shot by Towns, no good.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
But I never committed. I did it for, hey, I cash out, but I never.
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith.
Here we go. So the Pacers win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Halliburton is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Toppin passes to Siakam. Halliburton for three. The Knicks pull it in.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Bridges dishes to Towns. Yep, it counts.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. Rebounded by Hart. New York with the ball. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Over Halliburton. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nesmith finds Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Baseline try, and the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Pacers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Toppin can't get it to go. Bridges passes to Towns. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Siakam, good.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Indiana trailing here. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Toppin, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Fires away from outside. Hart, no good. The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pacers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Nesmith. That's good. It's Halliburton.
Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Bridges misses.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Siakam with it. Towns covering. Halliburton for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Hart can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Nembhard finds Toppin. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And it's New York with a rebound.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Takes a 3. Siakam, no good. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Hart, fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Hart's got 5 points.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a 3-point shot. You better guard me.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Siakam. Again, Indiana.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
It's stolen. On the wing, Nembhard. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Connects from downtown.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Towns. And he buries his first look.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Haliburton looking for an opening inside. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Haliburton. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Haliburton. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk.
I'm surfing, miss if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA.
Here we go.
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Haliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the center, walking down the middle. To the middle. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
From the arc, Toppin pulls it in. Haliburton looking around. No good with the triple.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
For the key, Hart. Bridges outside. Shoots over Nembhard. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Toppin. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right up.
New York City. The Big Apple is the destination for the Pacers. Here we go. The versatile, athletic Pascal Siakam. He could be a factor tonight as they await tip-off against the Knicks. Pacers, Knicks, coming up next. A look at Indiana's starting group. Haliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith out there with Toppin, and it's Siakam in at the 5.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Haliburton with the hops.
Shots good by Towns.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Nembhard with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and that one drops for him.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana on offense. About a minute played here so far in the first. Haliburton outside. Fires from deep. Hart pulls it in. Here's Towns. Offensive rebound. Here's Brunson. That one falls.
That's what you call sticking with the play and converting. Jalen Brunson gets to the offensive window.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And he'll be shooting his first free throw, and he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Nembhard for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hart off the left rim and out.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Now here's Toppin. Three-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist.
Here we go. So the Pacers win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Obi Toppin out there with Nesmith. And Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Brunson, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Nesmith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Three-pointer, Bridges. That shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nembhard.
So the Pacers win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Toppin, no one around him. Buries the long.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Anunoby. The shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Toppin right side. Pass to Siakam to the middle. Here's Nesmith. Banked it in off the glass.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat.
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Off target from outside. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Bridges misses.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's Nembhard. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
In the corner, it's Bridges. For three. Bridges missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really putting in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now here's Halliburton. And here's Toppin from the arc. They get the rebound.
That's
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Bridges misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Toppin. Shot 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here. Yep, that one goes in there.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Toppin, no one around him. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Anunoby. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet at the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Lays it up.
When it comes to these 2 teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Brunson after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Bridges misses. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Toppin. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Here's Hart. Siakam pulls it in. Halliburton outside. Off target from 3-point range. Outside, Towns. Offline from the top of the key.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hands it from downtown.
Talk about confidence.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Bridges misses. Halliburton looking over the floor. The open shot, Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by...
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Toppin can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's Halliburton. And here is Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Now, Nembhard. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Nembhard with it. Bridges covering. Toppin a screen on Bridges. Pass to Toppin. A 3-pointer, no good. Knicks on offense. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Hart left side. Inside, Towns. Banked in off the glass.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Towns comes with a double team. Here's Siakam. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Nesmith. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Halliburton finds Siakam. Lands soft on the front of the rim. And
it's not an easy task. Ride on, ride on, ride on.
And now, the starting lineup for your New York Knicks.
Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam against Towns. Three-pointer, Halliburton sinks the tray. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Brunson misses. Indiana on offense. It's a 3-point game. A nice shot by Towns.
So the Pacers win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Nesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. Anunoby, no good. Halliburton outside. Siakam against Towns. Siakam passes to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Bridges. Toppin pulls it in.
Well, with this solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
The shot by Nembhard and nobody around.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome, everyone, to NBA. Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display. Rises up with ease.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Brunson misses. Nembhard with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The Knicks keep it alive. The shot by Towns, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Toppin, beyond the arc. Down it goes. And a
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Count that bucket.
With a heart.
Here we go. And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there. Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
There's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Hart. The rebound by Nembhard. Halliburton goes. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Stealing my tones, stealing the tracks like the that I'm on. I might go Vincent Skeleton Bone. You know what?
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Neesmith out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Bridges. Shoots over Nembhard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Toppin with it. Hard covering. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam left side. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game. Here's Anunoby. They get it back. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Anunoby can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And a slam dunk by Top.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, you've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. Here's Nembhard. And a wide open look for Halliburton.
And it's the Pacers to start out. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And Brunson gets it to go.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson. I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Bridges finds Towns. 4-3. And Toppin pulls it down. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Knocks down the triple.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Hart from long range. Indiana with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam. And the Pacers start out with the ball. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out.
Here we go. It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter. Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Towns finds Hart over Toppin, and Toppin pulls it down. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Now Toppin, the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Outside Hart. From deep. Pacers with a rebound. Outside Neesmith. The 3 is up. That's good. And how...
Son, rolling with this one and that one, pulling up for fun, but it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started at 16 and running up.
Oh, say does that star spangled...
We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Here we go. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at the center spot. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Back to Bridges, and stolen by Nembhard. And now Indiana on the fast break. That's good. And Halliburton
got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. A man with a dream, with plans to make cream.
And a look behind the curtain here. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Neesmith. And Siakam in at the 5 spot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now the Knicks with it. Takes a 3. Hart, no good. Now Nembhard. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at center.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Bridges misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Thompson with it, and it's Toppin picking him up.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Coming right up, the Knicks taking on the Pacers. For New York, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Pacers, Knicks, tip-off in just a moment. And Indiana starts out with the ball. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin, and it's Nesmith in at the 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. Outside Nesmith from downtown, and Anunoby pulls it down. Hart from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard outside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Here we go. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the center position.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Anunoby, here we go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Here's Nesmith, and he's off on his first shot of the game.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Now, here's Nesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
To Nembhard. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Nesmith. Indiana again missing. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Bridges. And the shot is long.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target from 3-point range. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Indiana's gone 0-4 from 3-point land. Halliburton for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Hart, no good. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Pass to Nesmith to the inside. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Over Halliburton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
Now Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Towns. Toppin pulls it in.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Back to Nesmith. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And now, Rally LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Towns after Indiana gets the 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Halliburton for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the form with my kneecap. Before they close the
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2. Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Topping out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I think because Halliburton...
Roses by the dozen. I am not in competition. I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, missing out a fire drill.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for... Here we go. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in its center.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Now, here's Halliburton. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. On deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, Nesmith. Halliburton for three. No good there. Deflects the pass. Nembhard against Anunoby. And it goes down 2 points.
Listen.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Topping out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And Anunoby for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Down low. Here's Nesmith. Outside for Halliburton. They get it again. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Oh, say does that star...
Here we go. So Indiana wins the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Now Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. And he hits the jump shot.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Here's Towns. That one wide left.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here's Siakam. Sinks it from just inside.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam. Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Here's Halliburton. Sweet little floater.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. Now Brunson. Following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range. Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
9 feet out, and there it is for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Hart, that's good.
Josh Hart just scrapping for the second chance opportunity.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Toppin, no one around him. No good with the triple. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Indiana's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Neesmith. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Siakam passes to Nembhard. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Pacers with the lead. Neesmith with the ball. Bridges covering. Bounce pass Nembhard. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Back to Toppin. Pass to Neesmith. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard pick up the backcourt. Neesmith out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the center, locking down the middle.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
Now here's Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. The 3. The rebound by Bridges. Hard against Nembhard. Elbow shot. No good. Off the front rim.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Neesmith passes to Toppin. The 3 is up. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5, down low.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
That one goes. Count it.
Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul. Yeah. This track ought to wake them up, call it Folgers. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. Me llama dos cadenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the cane Corsa.
Don't you know I'm loco?
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. With Ali a lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Back to Nesmith. Three-pointer, Halliburton drains the triple.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Reeves finds Doncic, shoots over Nembhard. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right side Reeves. Shoots from the right block. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Nembhard from behind the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1.
Bad choice.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And
here we go.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5. James, the pass to Hachimura, and it's in there.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it. Making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And it's Ayton missing.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Back to Toppin. Drills it from outside.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. The small...
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Nembhard, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Siakam. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam.
I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Pacers. Continually proving doubters wrong. Tyrese Halliburton always ready to bring a competitive edge as they get ready for action here in Los Angeles. Pacers, Lakers. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Haliburton, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice tripler.
Doncic fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toppin with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Siakam kicks to Haliburton from past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot from 20 feet away. Ayton dishes to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
And a wide open look for Haliburton. That doesn't go either for Haliburton. The three from LeBron. It's rebounded by Tyrese Haliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin, no one around him. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And they double up Doncic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That will be a jump ball.
And here's the fast break. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Reeves gets the bucket.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Now, here's Haliburton. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Marcus Smart's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 36, Marcus Smart.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Haliburton, that's good.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Haliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Smart up top. Nembhard covering. And that one's good, Ayton.
There you go. Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
Siakam outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Nembhard.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. From deep, James. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. A nice shot by Haliburton.
And Haliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Now, here's Ayton. Here's Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nembhard with it. Out-guarded by Smart. Here's Nesmith. Drills the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic way outside. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Bradley's checked in for Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Pacers leading by 3. Left side, Haliburton. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now Halliburton to the inside. And it's